What's up, guys? It's RWBY Universe, and this is going to be the season finale to RWBY Volume 6. After everything that's going on so far, and we had a major death, it seemed, I'm actually pretty proud of this volume overall, and I'll do more of a little talk about it after I get done with this episode, so let's get started. Oh. Okay, there you go. 3, 2, 1, now.
This is it. The Union's making their play. This is how the war begins.
That's right. I need to get into this series now. I'll see if I can probably squeeze it into today's schedule, because today's just gonna be filled with nothing but reactions to particular things. The reason why I try to avoid saying that before is because, well, no, you probably won't see this for another 3 or 4 days after it's done uploading. So, where we last left off, we had Adam die. I've had some mixed receptions. I saw some mixed receptions in many separate areas of the internet. And while I see where they're coming from, I understand. I had a talk with Goat about this situation as well, and how we just saw Adam kind of turn from one character to another character, and how this character is now doing this and completely contradicting a character from over there. For me, in a way, I believe killing him off like this, while disappointing in a lot of aspects, seems like something they kind of had to do because they didn't know what to do with his character anymore, which is very sad in a way. You know, it could mean a whole bunch of different other things, but this is one thing that we're just kind of going with. Now, as I said before, it is completely possible how it may be a 1% chance, but it's very possible for him to come back. 1% chance though. We'll get your hopes up. But I'll talk more about that after the actual episode's over, because we have a Leviathan to take care of, and I've already had my theories about how we're going to take it out. And it mostly revolves around exactly what happened at the end of Volume 3. So let's go. Neo? Okay. Sure. I didn't know she could do that. Alright. It's like you already have your designs for what we're gonna be having you for the next volume, huh? Looks neat enough.
This should get us to Solitas. After that, you might want to try materializing yourself some snow boots.
So she can materialize things, such as clothing and herself. All right. 5 minutes before the planet explodes. I get you. Wait, hold on.
You know, Neo,
Alright.
someone once asked me if I believed in destiny. And I'm happy to say, I still do.
You know, I still hate you, but yeah, I get you. I get you. Okay, Neo, that was something. Okay, now we know exactly what her semblance is all about. And I say, man, okay, it's gonna be hard to take her out. It already was hard to take her out.
All units be advised. Leviathan class Grim has submerged, but is still on approach. Preparing hard light shields. Over. We're getting slammed by hostiles out here. Where is Cordovin?
This is your fault.
No, it's not.
Do you hear me?
It is not their fault. It is not their fault. It is everyone's. It was everyone's fault except for them. You attacked them with your giant mech, not them. They didn't ask for it. You are the one who is the idiot.
Was that a giant Grim?
Heh.
Yes. And we just ruined the only thing capable of stopping it.
Well, it's not like it was entirely your fault. Oh my god, you're still saying that. Okay.
Ma'am, what's your status? We need an answer. Over.
Yeah, no matter how many times you say it, it's not theirs.
Dorothy, this isn't on you.
But
You're safe. That's all that matters.
Yeah, basically. Hugging is always nice. Yeah, but Giant
I
Grim.
suppose I have to be
Death
the
and
bad
destruction.
guy and say it. Getting the lamp to Atlas is still our top priority. And right now, we have the perfect opportunity to head straight for it.
Yeah.
We may not get another chance like this.
Yeah, but Giant Leviathan.
No
Jean's,
way.
Jean's sister. Yeah, no.
Can't leave.
Yeah,
Not
of course.
Like this.
It's
Yeah.
like you said, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
There you go. Yeah.
We need to head for the Leviathan. John, can you and Ren be ready to mask our ship?
I think we can manage. Got a few ideas?
I've
One.
got one.
Yeah,
Eyes up, everybody.
got one.
It's back.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, so hopefully you can pull it off. Again. It's Grimzilla! I heard that, I saw that comment in the last video. I'm like, yeah, that's good.
3-4.
It is Grimzilla.
Follows and resurface. We need those shields up now. Over.
I'm sure you're gonna be fine. You know. Oh wow, wait until he literally gets like, wow. I like how dumb he kinda is. It's like, oh, what is this? This is weird. Oh yeah, he is just he's just Godzilla. Instead of blue, he's just fire. All right. Doesn't have the iconic roar though.
All squadrons, fall back to evacuation procedures. Disengage Leviathan. I repeat, disengage. Over.
No, wait!
RWBY!
We can stop it!
Who is this? Identify yourself.
I'm a huntress. My team and I are heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
Yeah, they're like,
We can?
we can do that.
I can.
Yeah.
Ruby, when I said trial by fire,
I did it at Beacon and at the farm. You really
Mm-hmm.
think you can do it now?
I'm pretty sure. You know,
I don't have a choice.
Manta 5-1.
it's better than nothing.
It's currently
I mean,
flagged as hostile. You will receive no support.
oh well, screw you too. You will receive no support. Yeah, this thing that's currently woken
Do
up,
it alone if we
it's
have to.
way less important to take care of than you guys. What is wrong with you people? I get government and you know that sort of thing, you know, protocol and whatever. You can't just kind of do your thing, but come on. Granted, if a warlord is like saying, I'm gonna help you guys, I'd be a little skeptical too, but she's not a warlord.
We're too late. Pull up.
Oh. Oh god.
Damn it. That's all I've got.
It's on the move again. We need to stop it. What do we do?
Get close to it, have her look at her. Have it look at her. Oh. Oh.
Eyes on us, ugly!
Is it working?
Fortunately, yes.
It's not hard. It is definitely not hard to get a giant Grim's attention.
Okay. You can do this.
You can do this.
You have to do this.
Focus. Concentrate. Come on, Ruby, I believe in you. Showcase your hidden potential.
Ruby, hurry! Something.
Shut up! Jesus. Making this harder for herself. There you go. There you go. No? Not the right kind of emotions? Wrong kinds? Okay, not those kinds. Different kinds.
No.
Oh. Are you telling what? Oh no!
Sorry. I don't have a question for you.
I just needed you to stop time.
I just needed a little more time.
That's not fair. I'm not supposed to be used like that.
I know.
Okay.
And while you don't seek knowledge, just this once, I shall give it freely.
Wow! Alright.
I will not allow you to use me without a question again.
Wow. So, like, just like Genie. You're gonna give her one freebie at least. That's
Even
nice.
If this was clever.
Good job. It's kind of cheating, but you know, hey. All the better times. Happy emotions. Not so much the bad ones. Okay, I get you. There we go. Oh, of course. Oh. Finally get to see Ruby's mom, like in at least in render format. Oh, that's great. I will say though, that was actually kind of clever. I would not expect Jin to be used like that, mostly because I thought next time you summon her, you gotta. Or you know.
No.
This one's. Well, it's confirmed. This thing's better than the dragon, if it can break out. Here it comes!
I was sworn to protect the people!
Oh my god, you're doing a thing that I expect you to do. Alright, at least you get some points. Your drill will be the drill that will pierce the heavens. I said it. There you go. Protect the people. The thing that I expect you to do. Congratulations. You're not completely useless. Proud of you.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
The Atlas military can handle the stragglers.
I bet they can.
What are you saying?
Go!
I'm saying I don't think anyone would notice if one more ship went missing in my lengthy report.
Nice. See, there you go. See? See? Is it that hard? Was it that hard? Congratulations, you're a better character for it. Gonna take a lot of money to repair that other arm, though.
We should have just enough fuel to make it.
Just enough.
Thanks, Miss Calavera.
And when I say that, I mean we're gonna have a crash landing near it, I swear.
You did great out there today, kid. Just don't go giving me heart attacks like that again.
Come on.
I love you too.
Look, drinking isn't bad, just have a little self-restraint.
Bad yourself today, Crow.
Even though he barely did anything, but he did okay.
I feel like they did all the heavy lifting.
They really did, but you know, again, you were
You
there.
were there to help when they asked for it.
See, me and Gran know what it
there
is.
to catch them when they fell. Literally, if I recall.
Thanks.
You don't always have to fight to be important.
It was pretty incredible getting to see the Grim Reaper in action.
You should have seen me when I was your age.
I'm sorry you went through that nightmare, but I'm glad Yang was there for you in time.
It was very surreal. There you go.
We were there for each other.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Huh. Hey, stop it.
You
What?
petrified a Leviathan after diving down the barrel of a cannon.
I mean, you done good. You done good this volume.
Crazy stuff before. I mean, Oscar made a successful crash landing.
That's impressive.
He's a 14-year-old farmhand.
That was seriously impressive.
We'd have been stranded without you.
Thanks, but
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have a ship, so yeah.
I've been meaning
Good
to
point.
tell you guys. I didn't land the ship on my own.
Oh, eyes helped.
We're gonna crash!
Stay calm. It's going to be okay.
All right.
Ozpin took control?
Not really much control, more like guidance.
He guided me,
There you go.
and then he was gone again.
Back into your subconscious you go.
Us this whole time?
Of course he has. What do you expect?
I don't know, but
He still sees through his
this
eyes.
means he was looking out for us.
That's something.
Hey, if you've never seen Atlas in person before, you don't want to miss this.
It's all right. Here we go. Can't believe it. We're actually going to be Atlas.
Is it weird that I'm sort of nervous?
No. I'll believe we've made it to Atlas when I see it.
Well,
I would believe you made it to Atlas once you're actually touched down on Atlas. Oh! 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 Oh.
You
Okay.
make the trip up to Atlas over and over, but you never get used to that view.
No, yeah, I don't think you would.
Oh, come on.
Twice? What is it?
the Atlas Air Fleet.
Ah. Were they expecting your return? I just...
All of our ships were called back, but...
They're set up like they're expecting an attack.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
Yep, expecting. Okay, cool. I have to say, Atlas looks hella dope. I gotcha. Gotcha on that. Okay. Yeah, since this is long credits, I'm just gonna talk while I can. I will say, when it comes to like other end of volumes, I have to put this on the top 4, but not like in the top 3. So I gotta say it's probably 4th. So, because Volume 3 will always be like the quintessential ending from all the emotions that I had to feel during that. Volume 5 was pretty good too. Man, okay. The only thing that okay, we got a revelation. Well, not revelation. We got some ending bits with Neo and Cinder. We're gonna see what they're gonna be doing. We got to Atlas. Now we gotta see what was gonna happen. We didn't get anything with Salem, Hazel, and all of them at where they are right now. Maybe they might do something like that, either in like an end credit scene here or the very beginning of the next volume. Hopefully it's an end credit scene here because I really want to see what Salem's gonna be doing. What's her gonna be her thing she's gonna be doing for next volume. After everything else, I thoroughly enjoyed this volume. I think more than a lot of others. Like as an overall journey aspect, I believe this volume is definitely at the top. The volume finale is definitely still like in the low bits because I wouldn't say predictability means that it's bad. It just means that you kind of expect what to happen. I mean, RWBY learning more about her Silver Eyes and then taking care of this giant Leviathan thing definitely is. Did kind of subvert my expectations a little bit for having it kind of break out a little bit, but at least it showed off a character that I thoroughly have been bashing ever since she got inside of her giant mech thing to take care of the problem. So that was good. As for like the entire battle itself, it was pretty not that big of a thing. Now if the Grim Leviathan actually like did more damage, I would have more incentivization to say, man, this was definitely on the tier of Volume 3. But Volume 3, everything was dying, everyone was gone, kind of feeling that you got. So yeah. What else is there to say? Atlas. There's gonna be a lot of things to think about when it comes to Atlas. Got until this October to see what we're gonna get next for what's gonna happen. It seems as though they were expecting White to come back sooner or later. I wonder if he's gonna treat this like an actual child. I don't know how many of you have probably done this, because I know I have. Got really angry at my parents and then ran away from home. But since I have nowhere else to go, nowhere else to be, no food to eat, I had to come back eventually, right? Which is basically what happened. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna act it like that. It's like Weiss ran away, but I had to come back sooner or later. So, okay, I guess I should also talk a little bit about Oz. Alright. Ozma is very hard to make Ozma seem like a bad guy, since there's a lot of things going on and he was thrusted in a situation. And everything he did, he tried to do for the best of his ability. But when it came to like Salem and how he got caught up with his old life with her, it's definitely something like, it's very hard. If you're in a scenario and you meet the love of your life again after believing that you both died, you'd probably do at least somewhat of the same thing that Ozma did. But then you get to Ozpin, who has been manipulating, lying, doing this sort of stuff against Salem, against an unwinnable battle. Then you get more into the sense that you can barely trust this man. But after learning about certain things, it's definitely good to give him one more chance. And I get his approach, if this was what he was going for, about shutting himself out from each other. Because once a lot of people are angry, it's very hard to have an actual decent conversation with another person when they're heated. And this goes for like literally anyone that I ever had to have this like a big conversation with. So for him to do that, granted, a little bit childish, but I get where he's coming from. Sooner or later, he'll have to come out and face the music, really talk to them, really try to get into a pure understanding. But how do you defeat an immortal woman when, okay, at first, Silver Eyes has looked to be like a one-shot, but after the Leviathan literally broke out of petrification, it's clear to see that Salem might have a chance of actually breaking out herself if you do it to her. But, alright, well, let's see what's happening. I'll continue this later. Ah, here we go. Sweet. Okay, we're here. Awesome. Oh. Mercury, you seem scared. What's up?
I wanted to... What is she doing?
Yeah, what is she doing? Upgrading? Oh! Oh, hey, it's like Wizard of Oz, you know, with the flying monkeys. Things. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see something like that. Especially since, you know, she's supposed to be like the Wicked Witch or what. Well, okay, cool. So I'm gonna guess you have an army of the... Yep, okay. Yeah, we're really reaching that aspect. Okay.
There's an old saying.
What? What? There's many old sayings, Hazel.
You want something done right.
You do it yourself? Ah!
Do it yourself.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, you hurt me through the screen, didn't you? Ah! Yes! Okay. I can't wait to talk about this one. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Well then. Alright. First things first. Everything that I just, a little synopsis, a little bit of a summary of everything I just went over. Good volume overall. Really grabbed you in the beginning with all the lore and all the different things you want to learn about, and is happy about that. Ozpin really showcasing that he is not as a clear-cut good person that we used to think back in the older volumes, and now there's stuff like that. Blah blah blah. It goes down the list on various things that happen, and it really goes to show that. It really goes to show that this show still has a lot of development to go through, definitely, especially from certain videos and the other people that I've talked to online. And you're going to be hearing that phrase a lot from me, because I always like to get feedback from other people that I'm able to, like, converse with in a way, and just get people's opinions in general, aside from my own, because I don't want to feel like I'm in my own echo chamber when I say this series is good, because, well, there's a lot of problems that I can definitely go over, but I like to go through the positive aspects, and if I needed to be critical, I would make a separate video for that. But as for this, I did find this volume to be adequate. Very. Definitely not on the same tier as Volume 3. I don't think anything's going to be Volume 3's ending, to tell you the absolute truth. I think, yeah. The great things that happen here is that we got Ruby to learn more about how to use her Silver Eyes. Using more of an emotional based aspect to her powers is definitely something that most anime characters usually go through. And now we truly see the main character aspect of Ruby's character, aside from just being the leader of the group and everything else. But you, like Naruto, like Ichigo, like Goku, like everything else in every other anime, you always have to have them have that one thing that the others just can't contend with in forms of power output. And that definitely does. And this definitely does come, and this definitely does stack. Now, as for, like, Adam, I hate to say it like this, but it did feel like Adam's character has been through a little bit of a metamorphosis, and a metamorphosis that was kind of odd. I didn't want to talk about this very much in the previous one. I just kind of wanted to wait until the volume was done to see what else was gonna happen. But it's pretty much, Adam is pretty much dead at this point. But you know, I'm always that kind of guy that wants to say maybe, probably, oh, who knows, but probably not, kind of thing. But Adam, in the beginning, when you first saw him with Blake in the Black trailer, you definitely got a feeling that he was a very, like, hugely powerful dude, especially what he did to that giant mech with one shot. In fact, I'm happy to know that his semblance was pretty much already clear cut from the beginning. It takes in damage with his sword and then dishes it all back out at the very end. So his semblance was always a thing. His semblance was always a thing since the very beginning of his introduction. I'm only saying that because there were some people who were still wondering what it was, despite not believing there weren't any hints or clues as to what it was, and it was kind of weird, but whatever. As for what Adam went through, he was first just a man trying to help the Faunus get better. It was a very gray area for him, and then he started to go more and more just straight up black. Especially after killing one of his own kind, especially a leader of one of his own kind, someone he apparently worked with once, and in one who even respected a decision he made in one of the other shorts that happened, that I was able to watch but didn't do a reaction to. I'm sorry. And it really showcased, like, the type of thing I guess they wanted to do for his character, show from a gray character turning into just a straight up just going black character. But that's not always a good thing. Great characters are almost always better than just evil characters. You know what I mean? And they kind of just did that to Adam. And I'm not too terribly disappointed in that. I mean, after all, what they try to do with Adam and Blake, okay, I forget how Blake viewed him in the beginning, but I did know that it was somewhat revolving around a relationship aspect, and then it just went straight to the fact that they apparently had a thing for each other, and that thing for each other then blossomed into obsession, at least for one, on one side of the spectrum, in the wrong way of kind of obsession, and then we just got to this culmination of the ending here, and some people have said that it didn't make any sense how Yang and Blake were able to go toe-to-toe with Adam, because frankly enough, Adam has showcased that he is like one of the powerhouses of the villain group. So to have them go from Yang getting one shot by him to then having both of them tag team him after, I forget how long the time skip was here, but in the end, the time skip didn't really explain how good of a training aspect they did with their characters. In the end, I get that. I do. I definitely do. Like, Blake didn't really do much training. She only fought a few characters. She fought a few characters before getting to this scenario, and then fighting Adam. I would like to contribute this to the fact that Adam himself, if I have to have like some type of counter argument to people saying that Blake and Yang could not have the skill output to take out Adam when he already showed his skill output, all I have to say is, what if Adam Adam scaled down? You know what I mean? Because resolve and what you do and what you're trying to do is is more of a, how do I word this? Basically, what I'm trying to say is Adam skill downgraded due to him having a lack of real drive that used to be his thing. His previous drive is what made him stronger, and now since he's like really broken in a way, he's totally obsessed with a person who does not care about him anymore. He's still trying to connect it to his old past about, you know, the Sneak Dust Company brand and all that. But that would have been more akin to what he was trying to do in the previous volumes with all the other faunus. But this is purely an obsessive personal thing that he's going through, and not really so much of a broader scope. And so I believe that messed with his mind a little bit, and he was just off his game, I guess I could say. Granted, again, other people's interpretation of how it doesn't make any sense could very well be a thing. This is just another suggestion as to why I believe they had a chance of fighting him the way they did. And also, just we don't know exactly how hard the training they did during the flashback, but neither do I know if they did any training during that. So, again, it's very hard to try to keep things as level as possible when it comes to talking about various characters of the series, but I'm doing my best. Because, I'm not that very good at when it comes to analytical side of things. I just sort of talk and just hopefully people understand what I'm saying. So, there's that. But continuing on from Adam, I thought his character arc was definitely in a weird area. So they either did it because they didn't know what else to do with his character. They felt like his character was done with. Even though I can highly disagree with that, I really would have liked to have known how he got his brand. That would have been like a very tragic backstory they could do. They could definitely make it like a short or something, but I really wanted to know how he got the brand. Who branded him, and what got him to be branded to begin with. Because we already hear hearsay about what the Sneak Dust Company does, just treating him like property and stuff like that. But definitely seeing his struggle and definitely seeing how he coped with that would have been something awesome to see. But it seems like since he's dead, we won't be able to see it. So it's like there's a few loose ends that just hasn't been gone up for Adam's character. And I definitely see why certain people don't like the fact that this has happened to him. And I can get behind that definitely. But I can also get behind the other reasons as well. So yeah, that's enough about Adam. Let's get on to the rest of what we know about the volume. And after learning a little bit about Salem and Ozma, Salem and Ozma, and what Ozpin and Salem are doing now, things have definitely gotten to what I wanted. I'm not entirely sure how many people are still watching this and had that conversation with me in the comment section of that one video, which, by the way, really went out of proportion there. I think it's because we misinterpreted each other's words, and I was being an idiot and not really pointing out one thing that I didn't really point out. The only thing that I said about her screaming was mainly of the fact that I was just being an idiot, didn't remember the whole situation where him coming back early really does seem odd to her. So her screaming instantly like that. It wasn't so much of her screaming as I had a problem with. In fact, I love the fact that she screamed. A villain who at many points had only showcased to be a stone-faced evil person is now showing more levels of emotion than any other character in the show by showing how much this hurts both her plans and her herself, being reminded of this person that clearly that she used to love, and now it's not going like that. So I'm sorry that I didn't really make that clear. Her screaming was awesome. It's just the reason why she started screaming kind of eluded me until other people told me about that. So there you go there. But to Salem, I gotta say again, people have said that her goal is to die. She's immortal. She wants to die. She tried to kill herself before. It's very obvious she wants to die. I was with that aspect, and I'm also with the fact that she just kind of just wants to show the gods that she is still here, which will result in her probably dying, because the gods said they're going to destroy the earth, and people have said, hey, as long as the earth exists, she will exist as well. However, they also said that she will not be immortal anymore unless she understands the meaning of life and death already, the importance of like the balance and stuff like that. So her bringing them back and them destroying the planet, while it would fit the agenda of one thing they said, it does not fit the agenda of the other thing they said. meaning that they would have to admit that they just cannot, they just lost this person, which will be a victory for her. So in the end, it's a pretty much a win-win scenario. She dies, she wins. She stays immortal, but shows them that they lost again, and they destroy the Earth. She wins. All these things of which she wins, and yet she doesn't do anything herself. I'm like, you're an immortal woman with the power to control, or at least command Grimm to a certain extent, and it seems like at the end of this one, it really does look like he can control these things, like 100%. It really, you showcased this, and yet, you don't do it yourself. Like, you get to the point when other people fail, when if you were there, you would have succeeded, because what can they do? Shoot you? What can they do? Stab you a bit? They can't do anything. The only thing that you will be somewhat afraid of is Silver Eyes, yet the Leviathan has already showcased, if you're strong enough, and I'm pretty sure Salem is strong enough, you can break out of petrification. And that's it. That pretty much confirms via this volume. Now, I'm happy that next volume, she's going to be doing her own I'm happy about that. You know how, I don't know which episode I went on this tirade about, but I definitely went on a tirade, and I definitely talked to many people, GOAT included, that I am really like heated on the fact that she's not doing anything herself. She already showcased she can break a Nevermore's back and neck and and contort its body to unbelievable, imaginable degrees long ago, and I'm pretty sure she's at least significantly stronger now, and yet she doesn't do anything herself. But I'm happy that they're doing that now. Happy they're doing it. And even Hazel had to spell it out. Just like, you want something done right, do it yourself. Wow, really now? Man, I would have never have thunk. Now, don't take this as me saying, "Oh my God, they're finally doing the things that I want," and they're listening to me now. It's more just a matter of fact that it took her. It's about time. I mean, sooner or later she would have to get off her rump and do something, right? It's either she wait for them to come to that. Either she waits for them to come to her, or she finally just comes to them. Now, it's also highly possible that she's just gonna send out the monkeys and still just be hanging around her area. But just to see her move and do more is what I basically wanted. So yeah. So now we have Cinder and Neo going out, and we got a little bit more understanding about how Neo's semblance works. It's kind of weird, but it's definitely different from what we're used to about the whole just shattering into nothing and popping up in a different place. This definitely shows more depth in what it can do. And Salem, Hazel, and the rest of the crew are now just going to watch as Salem does her own thing. And I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. Now we're finally at Atlas, and we're going to see what exactly Atlas has in store for them once they touch down. It's going to be an interesting family reunion, I'm going to say that much. So yeah, I found this ending. I found this volume to be overall just great. Had a few I wouldn't say dips. I would say more of just You know, I can't really call them dips, because what other people call dips in what the thing I call just sort of like set up for the next. And really the only ever problems I really had with this volume were just past things that I talked about previously. So yeah, there's really no problem here. So this is RWBY Universe. I'll see you next time. Bye.